Hey, welcome back. This is Jason Taken, owner of Taken Law and Legacy Planning Chicago. Today we're going to talk about there's two common types of trusts that are used for children and minors. The Crummy Trust, as it's called based on a court case, and the 2503C Trust or Minors Trust, which is named after the IRS provision that governs the requirements. But before we get into that, if you have anything estate planning or probate or real estate related, go ahead and head on over to legacyplanningshicago.com and just hop on the phone with us for free, and we'll answer any questions you have. So the 2503C Trust is a trust that has to meet certain requirements so that the donor of the gift, typically parents, can provide these gifts where they don't cut into their estate tax exemption, but also not give the child the immediate benefit of the gift. Generally, with a gift, the funds have to be received by the donee, the person receiving the gift. But in the case of a 2503C trust, that can still fall within the estate tax exemption or exclusion, but not necessarily be enjoyed by the minor right away. As long as a couple of things are true, the child has to be the only beneficiary of the trust, and there can be a provision in there in the event that the child dies before the trust terms expire. Typically a sibling would be an additional beneficiary. Any income that's accumulated by the trust, together with all the remaining principal, must be distributed to the child or made available to him at the age of 21. Now, 21 may seem like an age where you don't want to provide a lump sum of money to your child just yet. So there are provisions you can put in there, a notice provision followed by a lapse, and then those funds can be distributed at a later date. That's perfectly fine. But that's the second requirement. And the third requirement is, on the death of the child, before age 21, he must have a right to dispose of the trust assets through his estate. And then, like I said, previously, if there are alternative beneficiaries, that would suffice. So the trust is designed to not be a part of the parent's estate and to control gifts that are given to the child, but not necessarily given to them outright at the time that you want to dispose of the gift. So it's a way to control how that's distributed, and then control distribution, once they get to age 21 or beyond, if you have those provisions. So that's just kind of in a nutshell the 2503C trust. Obviously, there's a lot more that goes into it in terms of drafting, but if you're looking for a vehicle to reduce your estate tax liability in the future, give a gift but not have that gift be given to the child right away, a 2503C trust might be the way to do that. That's all I wanted to talk about here. If you have anything else you'd like to ask me about, go ahead and head to legacyplanningshicago.com. Talk soon.